What's poppin' Poke Peep? Today we got a spicy one on our hands as per usual, but today isn't an unboxing or an unpacking or an opening day, except we are opening something actually now that I think about it, but that thing being a brown box. No, this is not a mystery box. I know people like watching mystery boxes. I usually upload those as shorts. If you want to see a full mystery box, like an expensive one on eBay or something like that, we could probably do that for a video actually now that I think about it. But this box is a special box because this box has some graded slabs in them. Now, if you don't know what a graded slab means, it essentially is I got a card graded, and that grade can be a 1 through 10, and that 1 through 10 dramatically affecting the value of the card, but also the quality of the card is what dictates the grade. So inside should be 20 cards from PSA. I currently actually have, including this one originally, it was like 55 cards getting graded right now. I have some getting graded at tag. I have 2 more orders with PSA, 3 more. I received another one with this one, and 2 more orders that are at PSA as well. But inside the box, again, we got 20 cards today to go over. Let's see, I don't want to spoil anything here. Okay, that's the fronts, and this is the backs. Need to somehow get these bad boys out of there. Yeah. Ignore the sounds. I thought PSA used to wrap their cards in little penny sleeves to prevent them from getting like dinged and scratched, and now they don't do it. They just got foam. Sad. Anyways, 20 cards right here. We'll obviously go down the list. There's some bangers in here. There's some not so bangers in here. Big thing is though, that I want to clarify that I did send these cards in when the grading rubric was different. So for example, a card centering, like the border around the card, has to be about 55-45 as far as like it being even now. Whereas when I sent these in December, they originally allowed them to be 60-40. So I sent in a decent bit of cards with the intent of, I know that that's 60-40. This could still get a 10. They changed the rules after I sent in 2 giant batches of cards, basically, which is quite unfortunate for me. But still, some cards in a 9 is okay. Modern day stuff, not so much. Either way, let's see. First card, we got ourselves Lechonk, which Lechonk doesn't look too bad. Maybe a bit off-centered down the middle here. But Lechonk from Obsidian Flames, what do we got? 9. I kind of expected that though, because yeah, again, the centering is a touch off around it. The back centering is pretty decent. A little left fat, not bad though. Still a 9 for the Lechonk, not terrible. I still dig it. Next card, we got ourselves a Dolliv. So this is actually a hard grade, and now that I think about it, for a 10. I think that it has a low population in a 10 or something like that. Looks like, ooh, this top right corner is a little dinged, and the bottom right corner, I don't remember that top right corner looking like that. I could repair it though, that's for sure. I know for a fact that I could repair a corner like that. But outside of that, centering's not that bad. Little touch off maybe, but not very much. And we got a 9. That's probably because that corner more than anything though. But that corner is not that bad. Definitely could mess with it. Maybe hit a little resubmission after cleaning it up a little bit. Okay, up next, Charizard V. Brilliant Stars. This is the top chase, the number 1 card to get out of Brilliant Stars. And it's Charizard, and he's fighting Venusaur. This card, oh my god, this card looks so good. Also, I'm gonna call it right now, this thing's looking very 10 worthy. Touch off on the back, actually, just a touch. A little heavy on the left, not bad though. As far as play side, it's mint. This thing is crispy. Yeah. Oh, that's a big boy at a 10 too. That's what I'm talking about. This one's huge. Oh yeah, baby. I like that. I like that a lot. Also, if there's some cards that you guys like here, odds are actually a decent bit of these cards are going to end up on my Pokemon shop, which I own a online Pokemon store called Pokespirit. Definitely go check it out. Link down in the description. Moving on to the old next card though, Snorlax. Now I sent this in because I really do like Snorlaxes, and it's from Lost Origins, and I feel like Lost Origins and Crown Zenith grade pretty well. It looks perfectly centered on the back, but after looking at it again on the front, the top's very small, bottom is very big, and that deserves a 9. Yeah, that's about what I expected, but I'm a huge fan of Snorlax cards. Always a big fan of Snorlax. Right there, got a big old Snorlax. Either way, 9. Hopefully we only get 9s and 10s here. There might be like 1 card that could get an 8 in this. Caterpie. Caterpie from 151. This is the illustration rare. This bad boy looking crispy. I've pulled this card several times, but this is the best condition one that I've seen. And we got ourselves a 10. That's a decent 10 too. 151 10s are usually worth a decent bit. So we'll take that faux show to the bank. Moving on, we got ourselves, Charizard EX from 151. So there's 3 Charizards in this entire grading batch. The Charizard EX, the Charizard Full Art, the Charizard 151. Well, I guess technically, and also the Charizard V from Brilliant Stars as well. But specifically, there's 3 Charizards from 151 that's in here. The Charizard EX, Charizard Full Art, Charizard SIR, because I pulled all of them within like the span of like a couple days of opening up 151. This is also the only Charizard EX I've ever unboxed, and he looks too good to not send in. Even though he's not like super valuable in a 10, it's still just like, it's cool to just send them all in together. This bad boy's a 10 for sure. Like, I already know it. Yep, easy 10. The only thing that sucks is I don't have one of these in my binder now. Because I sent it in to get graded. I always prioritize grading over binder just because I prefer having graded slabs. I like having a graded collection. Moving on now, we got ourselves the Charizard Full Art. This thing also looks super clean. Luckily, I do have another one in the binder. The other one, not so centered, not so good. Ooh, a touch crooked, just a touch crooked. Still got a good chance here, and we got ourselves a 10. There we go. Both Charizards and 151, 10 so far. That means that this next one, if it's going in the proper order, should be the 151 SIR, which there is a very tiny white dot in the top right here. I don't know if you guys could see that with the lighting, but it's very small. Like, this could still be a 10. I'm really hoping that this is a 10 now. Oh my God, I love this card. Pulled it so many times. And I've gotten screwed over on grading so many times already. Please give me a 10.
Huh? Yoink.
Oh my God. There's no way. Is there like a bad print line on this thing? There's 0 chance that this is an 8. Nah, bro, I ain't seeing nothing on this thing. I mean, maybe there's like a dent or something. I don't know. I'll put it under the magnifying glass later, but as far as centering goes, very centered card. As far as corners go, there's a touch whitening right there. Outside of that, though, the corners are very good. This one I'm super confident in. That's crazy to me. Oh, wait, we do see a little tiny baby ding up here. Bust out the old magnifying glass real quick. Let's see if we can get that in view for you guys. Let's see, right about there, right there. Still an 8, it's crazy. That is also fixable though, that little dent. It's like the chunk. It's very similar. Next up, we got a Execute. Now this card, again, I pulled a few of them and I figured that this one was kind of the better looking one as far as centering goes. After seeing it again in person, I do see a little bit of whitening in this top corner and also a little bit of raised edges. This thing's probably a nut. We got an 8. Okay, interesting, very interesting. Gonna have to put that one in the magnifying glass later. But as far as like whitening goes, like, yeah, I could see a tiny bit of white dots in the corners, not very much. Some 10s do still get white dots, or like some cards can get away with white dots, just depending how bad the white dots are and like how much they stand out. Like, is it excess that's hanging off, or is it just like a little bit that's on the actual card from a bad cut, like a dull blade? Flapple, honestly, I have no idea if this is even a good card to have in a 10. There's some cards in here that I tossed in for meeting the quota of hitting the bulk 20. Ooh, an 8 on that is, I don't know, actually that's not that crazy. That centering is so bad on this thing. Holy crap, bro. Was my eyes crooked? Did I grab the wrong card? The centering on this thing is so bad top to bottom. That is insane. Holy crap. The grader was probably looking at this. He's like, huh. But then now this one should be, yep, Appleton, which looks pretty good on play side. And backside, there's like one tiny white dot right there on the top left. Got a 9, I assume the white dot, but still, that's crazy. Actually, I figured that this one was 10. Perhaps a print line of some sort. Realize that I am stacking these incorrectly. 8s get their own dookie pile to the side. Here, how about we put 10s in the middle? There we go. Moving on though, from the Appleton, we got ourselves a Skarmory from Surging Sparks. I really like this card. Really want it in a 10. Centering is not too hot on this one, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Left, right centering looks perfect. Top, bottom, it's very bottom heavy. This thing's probably gonna get a 9. 8. Okay. Bro, I've never gotten 8s in a PSA order, let alone this many 8s already. I've already gotten 4. Granted, I also have 4 10s, then, oh, and I also actually have 4 9s. Okay, well, that's adding up. Moving on, we got ourselves Castform. Again, a hard graded card, like the Dolive. Really want this in a 10. Really cool card. Visually, I like it a lot. Centering looks pretty good all the way around it on the backside. On play side looks pretty decent. Actually, yeah, this card is looking flawless. Oof. Oof. 10 on the Castform, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Such a cool card. Visually a really nice card. We officially have more 10s than anything else. Let's keep that going at least. Backside on this next card looking pretty nice. Ooh, Alolan Executor. I pulled this actually on stream when we opened up all of my Surging Sparks. We opened up a ton of Surging Sparks and I pulled 2 of these actually, I think on stream. So long ago now. But these bad boys all looked real good. Yep, there we go. We already got a 10 on that thing. There should be another one in here. This one should also be a 10. I swear it. They look the exact same, bro. It's like I pulled twins out of 2 packs in the same stream. Let's see here. Do we got a 10 on this one? Yep, got a 10 on that one as well. There we go. We're climbing with the 10 stack. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, this one's got 2 tiny baby white dots in the top right, top left. Tiny. Oh, come on. Please don't do it to me, PSA. I want this one at a 10, bro. I want the Pikachu in a 10, man. No print lines. I don't see any. I don't know. Let's see. 2 white dots. Did it get it? Yes, it did. Brick. 9. 2 baby little white dots in the top right, top left. They're so small, so baby. However, not good enough for a 10 apparently. Sad day. Ooh, this one is super top heavy. What did I send this? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. This was the only card that I sent in that I was like, at the time, I knew it probably didn't even have 9 potential, let alone 10. I just have had this in my collection for a long time, actually from a mystery box. And it was my very first tag team card that I got. And I really like tag team cards, but I never opened up tag team and like that Sun and Moon era because it's so damn expensive, which actually recently I did open up some tag team now that I think about it on a short. But centering on this thing is way off. Super top heavy, super right heavy. But again, just wanted it in a slab for the personal collection. We got ourselves an 8. Okay. That's actually better than I thought. I thought for sure this thing was going to get a 6 out of a mystery box and it's super off-centered. I mean, I'll take an 8. I was worried that I was going to do way worse. Okay, backside on this next one looking good. Scyther shiny. Now, okay, I want to clarify. There's a strategy when sending in cards for PSA. It's like if you have the intention of like, oh, I just want to hit the quota and I plan on selling some cards. These are some of those cards for me. However, this card just hit the light for me and I do see a print line. I'm not sure how well you can see it on the camera because the big old light up there, but there is a print line going down and left, right. So there's already 0 chance that's getting a 10. And that is a 9. Yeah, at least it's a 9 and it's not an 8. Print lines automatically knock it down a grade at PSA. I was gonna say corners look really good on this thing, but print lines are an automatic no-go. And I sent in a couple shinies with the intention of like you sell them and then they pay for the grading basically. I mean, granted, we're already up technically between the Alolan Executor and the Charizards. A Ditto. This Ditto actually looked really good. Is there print lines? No, I don't see any print lines, but we do still get a 9 with the Ditto. Dang, that kind of blows. Why is that? This thing looks good. I do mess with the Ditto too. Out of Paldean Fates. Oop, almost spoiled the last one, which the last one should be, yep, another shiny, Cerulege. Same spiel. Like I said, these 3 were going to be kind of like I was pretty confident that they were going to get a 10. And then if they did, that they would kind of pay for the grading. But alas, 2 of them are 9s. Does the 3rd get a 9? Yeah, it does. Okay. Maybe PSA just don't like shinies, huh? Because again, this one, really good looking card. Pretty flawless all the way around. Ditto, pretty much the same. Scyther does have a print line. Pretty bad print line. That means that we ended up with 1 more 9 than we did 10s. Oh my god, look at that. We stacked it up. Oh wait, no, 2 less on an 8. Not bad. Not bad haul as far as like the 10s go. We kind of came up. Not gonna lie, we came up big time. Between the Alolan Executors, the Castform, banger, the 2 Charizards from 151. Although that other one that's an 8. Kind of hurt my feelings. The Caterpie, and then of course the Charizard V. This one's a huge banger. I'm a big fan of this one. Regardless though, if you guys do want to see some more PSA unboxings and like kind of grade reviews, comment down below, because like I said, I do got more on the way. We could do a little bit more of these videos if you guys would like to see more. Comment down below, let me know. But for now, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, smash that like button, hit subscribe, join the Apology Army, and I'll see y'all in the next one.